yo. If not for money, you're my bro, don't call my name. I've been working at it, I don't want to pay. People see I'm just coming, you go hear my name. Take a look at me, yeah, music in my vein. Music in my vein, this is in my blood. All the seconds want to violence, I'm gonna take it by force. You should head it to the top, 0 to 100 quick. Little DJ not for free, man, I gotta pay bills. Hey,
it's your happy day. Hey, it's your happy day. Hey, it's your happy day. It's your happy day. Your mama is your happy.
It's your happy day. Tell your daughter it's your happy day. It's your happy day. Oh my God.
It's your happy day. Look, we got football back, baby, and it's a happy day.
Like a fisher, we can't even measure. Talking about the education is like animation, not for our official. Hey, oh my God, I'm bored. I try to lay my bed. I need bedsheet for my blood. I rapping more. You can never be like me. I call me and I'm young. Daddy said that this is strong. Hey, it's your happy day. Oh my God, it's your happy day. Hey, it's your happy day. Tell your mama it's your happy day. Hey, it's your happy day. Tell your daughter it's your happy day.
It's a happy day, doggone it.
It's your happy day. Oh my God, it's your happy day. Hey, it's your happy day. Oh my God, it's your happy day. Hey, it's your happy day. Tell your mama it's your happy day. Hey, it's your happy day. Tell your daughter it's your happy day. Hey, it's your happy day. Oh my God.
Let me tell you something, brother. If you ain't had a happy day today, it's a happy day. Hey, it's a happy day. Let me tell you, we got football back, brother. I'm excited. You're excited. I don't care if you're not or not. You are now.
If I'm for money, you're my boo. Don't call my name.
I love that song. Let me tell you, that little dude, he lives in Nigeria, and the dude gets after it. He's trying to make it big. I don't know if they speak English or not in Nigeria, but that little fella getting after it, brother. His daddy's writing his songs and decking him out and all that crap. I love little DJ, man. Little DJ over there in Nigeria getting after it, brother. Love that song. I love the fact that we just got one of the coolest college football games to start the season off. You know, I went to Southeastern, I think a couple semesters. Shout out to old Charles Elliott, one of the best in the game in the history department there. I think he's the lead history teacher there. This man wrote almost every history book. I know he wrote the Louisiana Purchase book, not the Louisiana Purchase back in the day now. There's a Louisiana Purchase in every high school. There's a textbook that's called that. Charles Elliott was a co-writer in that. Shout out to him. Shout out to Southeastern. But what a shout out to Houston Christian, coming, putting a belt to the doggone buttocks. Used to be formerly, I know him as Houston Baptist. Most baseball fans know him as that as well. But man, what a performance, man! Coming on the road, the first conference game, and just putting it on the Lions. Lions they started off great. They looked like they were about to take care of business. Houston Christian said, hey, scoop and score. Well, they didn't scoop and score, but they was picking off. They was picking up the ball for every fumble, knocking it out. The old punch technique, wasn't going for the tackle, going for the punch in the football. Pops used to teach me that playing defense. Love to see that. But it was so early on, you know, you expect a little nasty football. But my goodness, number 19 in the FCS to just get dismantled like that. and have to come back the way they listen. They definitely came back and made it a football game. But man, I can't wait to get on here and talk sports with y'all tonight. And this ain't even Southern Miss related yet. Y'all see the title of the show, Sippi Sports Show, not a Southern Miss sports show. Y'all see that? Pops, I don't know if you meant to do that or not, but I went with that earlier. I think I said that in my live stream. And Pops, I said it was, I'm a Southern Miss sports show. And I said that, and Pops messaged me privately, and he said, no, it ain't. It's a Sippi sports show. So when he did it, I said, you know what? That's the name of the show tonight. The name of the show is, this is the Sippi sports show, not a Southern Miss sports show. I love my Golden Eagles, though. Let's get after it. I got guys in the background. If you want to join the show, go ahead and tell me you want in. I'm going to send you a link. This is a free-for-all night. We got college football back. It feels like a weekend, brother. I got work tomorrow. Hold on. Let me call my boss. Hey, yes, ma'am. I want to call out. I watched football tonight, and I don't want to go to work. Hey, it's a happy day. Hey, it's a happy day.
There's butters. Southern Miss to the doggone top.
My goodness, where are y'all at with all this? Pop, Pat, Eminem, talk to me, brother. What a game. We had South Alabama, listen to me. We had Southeastern at home, supposed to put up, 21 points and beat the crap out of Houston Christian. Houston Christian, Pops, was a plus 1,800 underdog. If you would have put $100 on a Houston Cougars, listen to me, Houston Christian Huskies, you would have been $1,800 richer. Pops, what a game!
Well, I got two summations on this thing after watching it.
Talk to me.
Number one, nobody told Houston Baptist. I got to get used to the Christian part, but Houston Baptist.
I'm used to HBU.
Nobody apparently told them they're supposed to go to Hammond and lose by 22. That's the first thing I got. And then, you lost.
Hold on. I don't know what I just did. Hold on.
Hey, Matt.
Just me.
Hey, you the man?
I am doing fine.
Like the close up.
Yeah, that Cam does that.
We're back. Okay, I'm sorry, Pops. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I was saying, nobody told Houston Christian that they're supposed to go to Hammond and lose by 22. Somewhere that message didn't get translated, and I think the most important thing that I took from this, after seeing it and hadn't ever seen a Southeastern football game before, not at least at their home field, but I guess this is the most important thing. What else can I expect from a team whose mascot is the lion from the Island of the Misfit Toys?
Oh, come on, Pop. The lion, the Southeastern lion, they call him Leo. Oh, Leo. You telling me Leo?
When I turned that live stream on and I saw that big lion head out there in the middle of that football field, the first thing that hit my mind was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and that lion on the Island of the Misfit Toys.
Oh, he didn't hit him with the why am I such a misfit?
I think so. Leo is his twin brother.
They didn't hit him with the why am I such a misfit?
Well, I think that's what they're singing right now back there in the locker room. Why they such a misfit, but I think that goes to show you, and I hope it's a lesson. Some of these teams have learned it in the last few years. Be careful who you schedule for your tune-up game.
Well, that's conference game, Pop. That's the thing. That was a conference game.
I am, for some reason, there we go.
Hey, I see you, Don, brother. I see you, Don Michelle, right down the road, brother. Cos, we see you too, man. You always putting them horns up. I'm telling you, you the biggest Texas Longhorn. Oh, I meant North Dakota State fan. I know. I see the horns up. Hey, real quick, Pat, welcome in, brother. You coming in from Houston. Old Patty Mac, have you tried the new Mac energy drink? That's Conor McGregor, I believe. That's his new energy drink. Have you tried that, Patty Mac?
I've not, man. I've been addicted to Bang and rum for like the last 4 to 5 years. I need to try any kind of energy drink.
They call Bang cracking a can, Pat.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, we have a certain friend whose name will not be mentioned hopefully tonight, unless Paul Chang joins the show, who always likes to remind me that poison in a can.
Let me tell you something, Pat. That Bang, if you ain't drinking the Rainbow Unicorn, don't talk to me, all right? I love the Rainbow Unicorn Bang. I know it sounds fruity, but that stuff is good. Real quick, I think I see somebody in the background that I just can't go without joining in, and that's Mr. Paul Chang with the big wang, brother. Talk to me, Paul. How you doing over there?
I'm good. How are you?
That's my Twan brother. I meant twin brother. Twin, whatever. Me and Paul, you didn't know you had another son. Me and Paul's twins.
That's Patrick's new name. Patrick's
Yeah,
new
me
name.
and Paul, Pops. You didn't know you had I had a twin.
Well, that's what I get for my sexcation from going to Thailand.
No! Oh my God! Listen,
Hey,
Paul.
we got A-Rab joining us shortly too.
Listen to me, Paul. We just watched the number 19 team in the country, right here in Hammond, Louisiana, get dismantled by a team in Houston by the name of Houston Christian University. Paul, talk to me, man. That team had no business being on the same field with Hammond.
No.
They had no business being on the same field with Southeastern, and they came over here and took their belt off and just went to town on that booty. I mean, they just tore it up done. My God, Paul, what do you know about Houston Christian? Have you ever heard of Houston Christian University?
I have. As a matter of fact, my grandparents live very close to the campus, and I know it's the only, I guess, one of the only church school in Houston, along with St. Thomas, one of the only few Christian schools in Houston area, and the other one being UP, Patty Mac Twan's favorite school.
Hey, Paul, thank you so much for joining in tonight. Now, Patrick, real quick, he mentioned St. Thomas, man. Is that St. Thomas Aquinas? No, I'm just kidding. Talk to me, Pat. You still with us, Pat? Oh, I think I lost you. Listen, Eminem, talk to me, man. Did you hear anything about this game? Did you tune in? What did you hear? Listen, Southeastern was able to come to town. I mean, Houston Christian came to town and just dismantled the Lions.
I watched part of it. It was good. They passed really well. Whoever that quarterback was pretty good. Really on both sides. Nice passing.
Our Croatian is our Croatian fella joining us?
We don't know yet. I'm gonna keep it real though. Old Trey Lowe, little brother Kyle Lowe. Man, I mean, it's like when he took off, he looked good running the ball. You know, he ran for a touchdown. Throwing the ball, I think he had 2 or 3 interceptions. The running backs kept chalking it up. Southeastern Pops was Butterfingers tonight. They could not hold on to football. Growing up, I always think when everybody talks about name a guy that fumbled the ball more than anybody in your life, I always talk about Tiki Barber. I was a big Tiki Barber fan, Pops, but he always chalked that football up. Pops, what do you think about what you saw tonight? And basically the just what happened with Southeastern, man.
Well, that's what sometimes you go out there overlooking teams. Sometimes you put too much. You really ain't paying attention. To be honest with you, they didn't think much of Houston Christian, and that's the truth. And maybe it's a wake up call. They may not. You never know. Never know. They could go undefeated the rest of the season, win
Is that
that.
what happened? They had a lot of interceptions.
So
Now, real quick, I got a feller joined in I ain't never seen before. Old
Tiki
Bison
Barber
Billy.
is actually
Talk to me,
a
Bison
running
Billy.
back on my favorite team.
Bison
So,
Can't
Billy.
hear for some reason.
How?
Hold on, let me rejoin.
hey, how's it going, guys?
Live.
How you doing, Bison Billy? You hear me?
But yeah, my name's Raj. Yeah, I've known Patrick for a little bit, but I've been wanting to come on the show, but haven't had the chance. So I'm honored. Thank you so much, Sippi. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
man, anytime you're always welcome. Listen, this is a free-for-all show tonight.
Sippi, I think you might be muted.
Am I muted? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear
Okay.
you.
Well, check
now I
me
can
out,
hear you.
man. It's good to see you on the show. I ain't met you yet, but anyone's always welcome on here. We got football back, and let me tell you something. I'm over here in Louisiana, and I expected to put a butt whooping on the Houston Christian Huskies. Now, that didn't happen tonight, all right? For some reason,
Patrick, can you hear him? I don't know. I can't hear him.
the rain was a little extra. The rain probably caused. Now, during the game, there was no rain at all. None. But I do think during
And
all
Uncle
of it,
Aziz, his name
during
is not Patrick. His name is Twan. Remember that.
oh, Patrick's name is Twan.
Hello.
All right. Well, from now on, he's 20
His name is
Mac.
Twan, not
His name
Patrick.
is 20 Mac. Oh, 20 Mac over there.
Remember, he's Vietnamese. He's
Oh,
Matt's
Patrick,
brother.
you know what? I did see you at that Vietnamese restaurant one time eating over there, so you might be a little Vietnamese. Listen to me. What a ball game. We're all over the place right now. What a ball game it was to see college football back. What you got, Mr. Twan, brother?
What Southeast, my alma mater, where I went.
Pat's breaking up real bad.
You're breaking up on us, Pat.
Did they have a lot of interceptions?
Yeah.
Did who
Let me
have
try
a
to
lot
call-
of interceptions?
Southeast, did they throw a lot of interceptions?
Yes, so Kyle Lowe, little Lowe show, he had at least 2 interceptions, possibly 3, but 2 that I remember. The running backs, it seemed like they definitely had more yards than Houston Christian. Every time they would run the football, it seemed like every other time Southeastern was fumbling the football. They just could not hold on to the football.
How many
Terrible
turnovers?
performance. It was definitely over 5 total turnovers.
Oh, that
it was bad.
It was bad.
It was real bad. But who keeps coming out and coming on? I think that's let me get him on real quick.
Yeah, my bad. The thing is, Sippi, I couldn't hear you. So I had to exit and then come back in.
You hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Do you hear me now, Bison Billy?
Bison Billy.
Hey, Bison Billy, do you hear me?
That's so weird. Like every time I come back in, I can't hear.
Well, just imagine what I sound like, Bison Billy.
Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on.
Do you hear me now? I don't think he hears me. But just imagine what I sound like. Just imagine. Potter, welcome to the show,
so
bro.
odd. That is so weird.
Maybe your speaker's not on.
Right. Maybe your speaker isn't on.
No, it is. It's on.
But I'm the only
you can hear everybody but
You hear everybody, Sippi?
Why is Twan not joining us?
so you can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't hear me.
I can hear you. I guess.
No, I can hear everyone else, but I can't hear Sippi for some reason.
Huh?
Oh, that's weird.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
So you hear everybody but me, huh, Bison Billy?
He says
My goodness.
he said you
Why
hear
are y'all
everybody but him.
laughing? Why do you laugh every time I say Bison Billy?
Is that name?
Because it's his name, so I also laugh at his name every time Like he calls him.
It's North,
Making fun of your name, Bison Billy.
North Dakota.
Patrick, can you hear me?
Yeah, you doggone right. I hear you.
Hear
I
you.
hear you. Listen to me. I hear you more than I hear the doggone air conditioner and the raindrops hitting the top of the doggone
Bro,
camera
why is
right
it
now.
I
Bison
can hear
Billy.
you, but I can't hear anyone else?
You hear me?
Oh,
You
you
hear
don't
me,
want to
Bison
hear what
Billy?
he's saying.
No,
Oh,
we don't hear you.
Bison Billy. Bison.
you just
I like
Wait,
old
what?
Bison
Okay,
Billy.
can you
I think I like it this way.
can you tell me what Sippy's saying?
me.
Check me out, Bison Billy. What? I love you. Look, you know who said
What is he
that?
saying,
Listen
bro?
to me, Bison Billy. Let me do it. That's brother love, brother.
That's brother
That's brother love. Let me tell you something, Bison Billy. Talk
You're
to me.
cut, bro. Just relax for a second. What are you saying, bro?
You
He
don't
said
hear
he
me?
loves you, man.
I'm saying I love you, Bison Billy.
Thank you.
He said thank you.
Well, I hear him.
Hey,
Oh yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
Bison.
Yeah.
You keep calling our Casanova Patrick. His name is Tuan. You have to remember he's Vietnamese now.
Bro,
And
oh
you have
my gosh, bro.
to talk the
Bro,
Vietnamese
can
accent.
you bro, can you just tell me what Sippy was saying so I can understand what he's saying? He said I heart something.
You.
You say he loves you.
I
loves
love you, Bison Billy.
He
You
said
my
he loves
best
you.
friend.
Oh,
He said
he
thank
loves
you,
you.
Sippy.
Hey,
I
Sippy.
appreciate it.
He said
He
you're his
says
best
that
friend.
way. You get it.
How am I coming through now?
Yeah, he said you're his best friend.
Yeah, you my Bison
Cool.
Billy
Thank you,
friend,
Sippy. I
Bison
appreciate it.
Billy. You
He
my
said
best
you're his
friend.
Bison.
Talk to me, John Potter.
I was just going to say, Billy, something you might want to think about doing if you're using an app.
Oh man,
Don't use the
this
app.
is such a
Use the
bad first
you,
impression.
no, no, no. I'm just telling you, if you're using
Uh
the app, don't use the app. Use your browser instead of using an app. If you're using an app,
did
if
he
you're
say
using
anything
the
else?
browser, try to use the app. You might could hear Sippy then. It may be a glitch. And when it downloaded to whatever device that you're using.
I feel like Bison Billy. Whatever race you are, Bison Billy. You're that race.
Say that
Me.
again?
We're
Raj.
two
His
different races.
name is
You look
Raj.
like me.
His
No,
name's
he's
Rob.
Raj. So he's I would guess maybe Indian, maybe
What
or
are you,
Question,
Bison Billy?
Where
did Sippy say anything else?
He's
Billy,
a
where are
He's
you from?
He what?
he's Arab.
Where are you from? Billy, where are you
Bro,
from?
just please transcribe what he's saying because I can't hear him, bro. So you
He's
gotta
asking
understand,
where you're
please.
from.
I
Hey,
want to know where Bison Billy's from.
listen, just hold up a second.
He's Arab.
Hey, Mr.
Oh
Rod,
my
Mr.
gosh,
Rod.
bro. Literally, you're trying to hear what Sippy's trying to. Bro, you're supposed to be my messenger, man.
Okay. He's asking where you're from. And I say you're Arab.
Okay, Sippy, if you can hear me, I'm based in Texas. I'm from Houston, from Sugarland specifically.
That don't tell me nothing. I'm
He's from
Irish
Sugarland.
American. What are you?
No, dude, just leave.
He's
Leave
Arab,
it alone.
Arabic.
Just
Bro,
leave
No,
it.
I'm
just
not Arab, bro.
Leave it alone.
Sippy, don't listen to him.
Hey,
He's
all right.
an idiot.
Hey,
I love this. I love this.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
one noodle head over there.
he's
Uh,
Arab.
Oh my goodness.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes,
we hear you,
yes,
Pat.
Tuan. We
Okay.
can hear you now, Tuan.
Okay.
No, we can hear you now, dude.
It's
Mr.
first
Tuan.
time lives, by the way. I'm sorry.
Bro, I can't hear Patrick either. What's going on, bro?
I was,
You up them.
hey,
Raj is
Sippy, what's this guy that's in the car's
I don't
name?
have headphones, man. That sucks.
Oh, that's Paul Chang, Big Wang
Hey,
Chang.
Paul Chang.
Yes, sir. Big Wang Chang.
Hey, can you tell?
And we have our Arab Bison Billy.
Hey, can you
Car.
tell your friend there?
And our
I'm
Vietnamese
Pakistani.
brother. And our Vietnamese brother, Twang
Pakistani.
Nguyen An, Twang Nguyen Min.
Okay,
That is
listen.
our
Oh,
boy Patrick McCardley here.
We've been
Irish Casanova here.
Hey, we've been 15.
Yeah.
We've been
I'm
15.
Pakistani.
Oh my
I'm not Arab.
God. Hush.
We've been 15
Hi.
minutes and we ain't did nothing, guys. We were
And is our Croatian Balkan friends going to join us shortly? We don't
I'm
know.
not sure
Never
if Mark's
know.
gonna be
You never
joining
know
tonight,
when
but
Jimmy from Gretna's going to
it'd be
jump
nice
in.
if he
Listen
does.
to me,
We,
fellas.
we don't
Let's
know. We
get
don't know
after
when
it.
Jimmy from
We're all
Gretna.
over the place, but we are going to talk a little football here. Obviously, we streamed the Southeastern game versus Houston Christian. It was a great opener to start off our football season, especially not only that, but our first game that's on the Sippi Sports Show that I was able to stream and be a part of and give to y'all back. So big shout out for the Southland Conference for coming at us strong with the first game of the season. Nobody predicted that. Obviously, we talked about Houston Christian was over 21-point underdog pops. I love what you said when you said no one told Houston Christian they was the underdog. That was spot on. Matt, talk to me. Give me just a quick few takeaways from that game before we move on to the Southern Miss talk.
I was watching and I was just looking at the stadium. I've
What
never
happened?
been there. You said it's
Did
in Hammond,
anyone
right?
say anything?
So I didn't really. I've never. I think Ladner came from Southeastern
Hold on.
Louisiana
That's
as
right.
a basketball coach, but that's FCS,
Yeah.
right? So they looked good.
It's
They were.
FCS,
I mean, I didn't see the interceptions and the fumbles. What I saw, they looked really. I mean, they were throwing some pretty good passes. The receivers were catching good. They were behind by 20 there for a while, and then I saw the little 19 by their name. I thought, oh, it's going to be an upset. But I came in, I played a little guitar, and I kind of didn't know you were on. Didn't know what time. They looked like the thing was going to run a little longer because I thought they were going to try an onside kick at the end. I might have done. I don't know why they kicked it out like that. I would have probably. I think there was 3 minutes left, and they were behind by 6. I probably would have tried an onside kick, but they didn't. They kicked it all the way into the end zone. That was I don't know. I wouldn't have done it that way.
So Eminem, we want to know what "celebrate everything" means. I see your name tonight.
Oh, yeah. That is something. I've been, I guess, either consciously or unconsciously doing for years. I just, there's plenty of things, like just the fact that we're like these 7 people are on a sports show on the first day of football season, and there's going to be high school games tomorrow. We're not. I mean, we got a lot to be thankful for. Oh, is he coming? Is he calling in? Mark, we got we got a lot to look forward to. So yeah, celebrate everything, man. It's football season.
That's right. We're celebrating everything tonight. Everything except the Croatian Cowboy. Oh wait, the Croatian Cowboy's on the phone, brother. Talk to me.
All right, guys. I'm in parts unknown Wisconsin right now. I can't talk too long. I'm not far from Green Bay, the home of Brett Favre, guys. And we're going to get back to the legendary status Southern Miss is all about. September 5th, the Legends game. We're playing Alcorn State. We're bringing all the legends back. Marshawn Kenny, maybe even Patrick Surtain.
Bro, what is going on, bro? Like, literally can't hear anyone, bro. This is wild, bro.
Hey, buddy, put your thing on mute. Hit mute on your screen. Hit mute.
Listen to me, Mark. We hear you fine. Everybody hears you fine. Bison Billy.
Right,
some reason Mo Bison Billy ain't got ears, brother. I don't know what's going on there. Listen, we got Big Wang Paul Chang on the show tonight wanting to holler at you, Mark. We got Patty Mack. We got John Potter. We got Pops. We got Celebrate Everything, Mr. Eminem. Talk to me, Mark. Southeastern. I mean, I know the score ended up close, but Houston Christian took Southeast to the woodshed, ball.
Hey, all these teams we played. Remember, I think it was a year or two ago, Sippi. We went to that Southeastern Southern Miss game. The first quarter, I remember turning to you and saying, I hate to say it, and you agreed that SLU was pushing us around on the offensive and defensive line.
They were.
They had a push on us, and like you guys have said, a lot of players are falling through the cracks in a different way now.
Yep.
Certain people are playing 6, 7, 8 years. Players coming back for 6'7". Everybody's coming back from the NFL. I don't know what's going to happen with that whole deal. Thank God we got these 3 players back. I think it's a big boost.
We ain't even talked about that. Last we talked about they weren't eligible. So talk to me, Mark. Tell me what's going on.
They had the 3 guys got reinstated. One of the guys was from like some island in the Samoan Islands. He flew on a single engine plane for 3 days. He was I'm joking. I mean, look, I'm exaggerating it, but like Fantasy Island, he was coming off the beautiful island over there in the Samoan Islands there, all the way to play football for Southern Miss. No, look, I'm exaggerating it, but he did fly for like 2 days, and he started practicing, thought he was with the team. Then he got, I guess, the whole thing, they got thrown out, or the whole reinstatement got thrown out, and now they're reinstated again. So that's good.
Mark, what you thinking, brother? I mean, we've kind of went all over, and we still ain't gotten to everybody on the call. But Mark, we've been. I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but I just got done yesterday being on the Alcorn State show. I got on Swacked and a Fool. I got invited to the cookout, and alongside all of y'all are invited to the cookout with me. But you can't go by yourself. That was the rule. If y'all go to the cookout, you got to go with me. That was their only rule. They don't trust y'all.
I'm bringing my Tupperware.
They told me, if you've ever seen the movie The Jerk, has anyone ever seen the movie The Jerk?
Oh yeah.
With Steve Martin.
Oh yeah.
So the Alcorn State.
Sippi, I was born a poor black child.
You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So G and T, my brothers, they truly are my brothers at Alcorn State, which is a huge HBCU school. They love their team. They love McNair. They love Coach McNair. And neither one of them are there anymore, obviously. And I fell in love with those guys. They love me. They've embraced me. And I want y'all to know they've invited me to the cookout. All right. Why are you shaking your head, Pop?
Well, wait, hold up.
Pop's over there shaking his head because he ain't getting to go to the cookout. That's what it is.
No, it ain't. You got alcohol. You got alcohol and situations that's happened there in the past at these pre-game tailgate parties and everything. I think
you can never go wrong with buffalo wings.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's inadvisable. If it was a different day, a personal family.
Like I ain't ever hung out with these
Is
people
Mark
before,
still
Pop.
here? Hey, Mark.
All right, do what you got to do. But that's my advice.
I have to hang out with my brothers, Pop.
See, the thing is, in Pop's day, back in the day when it's game day, you don't talk to the enemy, and he came from that
I
era
am
with
from Bosnia. Take me to America.
Well, listen, Pops knows in the NBA, talking basketball for him, they used to all hate each other. Like Isaiah Thomas hated Michael Jordan and all that stuff. So, look, I'm bringing the Tupperware. I'm bringing the Reynolds wrap just in case. The tinfoil hat. I'll make a little tinfoil hat for myself there. Spread some truth to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I might get a plate on the way out.
Hey, listen, they saying if you do want to eat some food while you're there, man, $10 a plate.
I can do that, buddy.
Yeah, it's only $10 at the cookout if you do want to eat.
Look, listen, they call me the thumb licker, buddy. I'm counting my money all day. I'm licking my thumbs, counting all my shekels.
Listen, they're gonna have, just so we're on the topic, my buddies, the Swacked and the Full guys at the tailgate, $10 a plate over there. They're going to have chicken. They're going to have pasta, pastalaya, jambalaya, all that kind of stuff. I got on there. They were asking me what I wanted to eat. I said, man, if y'all don't show up with the spaghetti with a piece of catfish on top of it, don't talk to me.
Ooh.
He said,
That does sound good, brother.
He said, Sip, last time I saw you, you was dipping that catfish in the gumbo, brother. I said, yeah, I like it like that now. I really do. He said, now, he asked me 2 questions before I got off the show. He asked me, he said, tartar or no tartar? So let's go around the room, Pops. You got a piece of catfish. You putting tartar or no tartar?
Oh, yeah, tartar.
You going with tartar? Patrick, what you got, Patrick? Tartar or no tartar?
Tartar sauce, definitely.
What you got, Matt? Tartar or no tartar?
I like my tartar.
What you got, Bison Billy?
Yeah, no tartar.
No tartar. Okay. John Potter, tartar or no tartar on that catfish? Sounds great.
No tartar. No
No
tartar.
tartar. No tartar.
I saw
Paul
by.
Big Wang, what you got?
Yes, sir.
You got tartar or no tartar on the catfish?
Oh, I guess no tartar.
He ain't even he don't
Hey, you
have
can
a
never go wrong with
clue
overseas,
what
honestly.
tartar sauce is.
Got gluten in it. It's good.
Mark,
What?
talk to me, man. Mark, you got the tartar or no tartar?
I'm getting the tartar sauce.
What does
and
Bison Billy wants?
If we can
Bison
get Pops
Billy.
to sit down, if we can get Pops to sit down
Go
with
Bills.
popcorn steak,
Go Buffalo Bills.
Bison Bill.
I think that's really going to be
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. Y'all say tartar, no tartar, all this stuff. I just want some hot sauce. All right, just give
Hey,
me some.
my guy.
Just give me
My
some
guy.
hot
You can
sauce
never go
on the
wrong with Tabasco
catfish,
sauce.
Paul.
Tabasco sauce is one of the best sauces you can have.
Louisiana
I'm
hot
not
sauce
gonna lie.
and tartar sauce. Louisiana hot sauce or hot sauce and tartar sauce. You can't.
There you go. Listen, Pops, I want everybody to know that every Alcorns, and I mean what I'm telling you, every Alcorn State fan, they said tartar's for white people. and almost every white person on the show said tartar sauce. Let's go! I love it, bro.
Bison.
All I say
I
is
love my brothers. I love my brothers at Alcorn State.
tartar sauce has mayonnaise in it. That say it all.
Say it again, Pop.
I said tartar sauce has mayonnaise in it. And
That's
they
a white,
That's
that's a
true.
white
It does.
people shit. That's
It
what
does.
they said.
Spicy,
It's
brother.
like mayonnaise.
Hey, that was the funniest thing ever. Listen, Kaz, I see you in the comments. He's saying
Hey.
pasta what? Let me tell you,
Bison.
Kaz, we call it pasta laya.
Bison.
I don't know what it means, but it's good, brother. It's called pasta
You know,
laya.
Bison.
And then
Bison can
further,
curry and Arab shawarmas, a kebab to the cookout.
Bro, I
The
don't know
Arab
what the
style
hell you
cookout with
just said or
spices.
what language it was, Big Wang Chang. Say that all again, but in English.
I said, Bison Billy. He's gonna bring kebab, which is like a Arab style barbecue, and
Oh
a
my
curry
god.
to the cookout.
Bison, hey, Bison did it.
Yeah,
Bison did it.
more like
What you bringing
South
to the
Asian style
cookout,
kebabs, that's
man?
for sure.
If I say, hey, come to the cookout, bring a dish, brother, what you bringing to the cookout, Bison?
Arab food.
There's a dish called chicken tikka. So it's like
What the hell's
That sound, hey, you know what? That sounds like I like my women chicka thicka, brother. Come on now. I like my women chicka, brother.
yeah.
Talk to
No,
him,
it's
Mark.
like it has a lot of like house made like seasonings and stuff. A lot of chili powder, a lot of hot seasonings, lime, everything.
hot?
Hey,
So
Bison Billy, I feel like you can hear me now, can't you?
yeah, I can now, yeah.
Oh,
Ah.
Yeah,
man.
he fixed the
Isn't
problem.
it great? What you think? Is it,
You
do I
know,
sound like what you thought?
Yeah,
he's
it's
people's
nice.
very smart with computers. You know that.
No, I
IT
think what I
people, right?
did is when I came on back on live, I think I changed the audio to receiver. So now that I changed it to receiver, now I can hear you.
Sounds great. Okay, look, man, like I said,
Or
I had,
maybe it's just because of his IT skills.
Bruh.
oh, yeah, I
I'm
seen
not
that
I'm
movie,
not
just
the
It.
kidding.
most techy,
I'm just
bro.
I
kidding.
saw that movie, It, man, and R.I.P. to Tim Curry, bro. Speaking of IT, oh, It.
Yeah, rest in
to
peace.
Tim
Rest in
Curry,
peace.
man. Oh,
Rest in
Rocky
peace,
Rest
Tim
in peace
Curry.
for
Rest in
sure.
peace,
It's
Dolly
very
Parton.
sad.
Yeah, but
Very
check us
sad.
out, man. I had the honor on going on Swacked a Fool and talking to the gang over there and had a good time talking to them. I love hanging out with them. Last time they were at the Rock, I ran over there and to find them and took my shirt off and started swinging it around and they just fell in love with me, boy. I
wait,
mean,
Sippi, hold up. Do you think the Alcorn fans think they're going to beat us?
they
I
do.
mean, I know they think
100,
we're down.
100%.
They think they're gonna Buster Douglas us.
Yeah, I talked to them, like I said last night. And 100%, they think they're going to take us to the woodshed, Mark. They think that we're down right now, and they know
You go
what
to
they
that.
and they're ready.
You go that cookout. You go that cookout and let them get to drinking. They're gonna carry your ass to the woodshed. You can bank that on.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what, Pops? And bring it on, hey, bring it on, motherfucker, because I'm ready.
Hey, you talking it now. You talking it now. I'm not
Yeah.
playing with
Hey, Pops, that's fine. You can be scared and all that and run away, but motherfucker, I'm ready to fight somebody if that's the case. But I love my brothers, and you don't gotta like them at all, Pops. But I love my brothers. Yeah, go ahead and get off here, son of a gun. I love my brothers, and I'll fight for my brothers. And my brother wants to fight me, I'll knock the shit out of him. That's how we rock around here. Get off of here, Pop, with all that shit.
Hey, while y'all are fighting, I'm gonna be wrapping up food.
I ain't never in my life met an Alcorn State hater.
It's a free food. Anything to take advantage of.
Of all the teams Pops
I'll
could
tell
hate
you
on
though.
as a Miami fan, he's mad at Alcorn State fans.
I'll tell you, Sippi, those Alcorn fans show up to the game.
And they love us. Go watch their show. They talk nothing but good things about us. I have no idea what Pops is talking about. Not one.
Is Pop still on, or
he got off of here, thank God, talking that shit.
Hey, those people from Alcorn.
My brothers at Alcorn love me. And Pops, for some reason, thinks they're going to beat me up. Well, bring it on, brothers from Alcorn. Let's fucking fight. I don't know where the fight comes from. It's not Jackson State. Jackson State always wants to fight. Alcorn comes and brings me food. And they got a bunch of black women dancing on me, shaking their
Sippi,
boots. I like that.
I've known some Alcorn State people, and they are really nice, and they're very, very loyal to their school. They all, they're very close knit. They follow the school.
I'm just curious. I'm curious where they're going to do the barbecue. Where they going to have it? That's a question. Because if they're doing it on campus and charging for plates, they'll kick them off in about 2 seconds.
I do want to meet Potter one day. Potter, I haven't met you.
They will kick them off in 2 seconds.
Okay, we can't give
if they're selling plates on campus.
No, it's just a $10 tip, brother.
Hey, Sippi.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Those cops be over there.
Maybe you need to leave the show too. Let me kick him off too.
I'm not upset about the.
Again, don't you dare say anything negative about a cookout, brother.
I'm not upset about the cookout. I'm telling you to tell the guys to watch out.
You're bringing attention to it.
Sippi.
I don't mind kicking some bitches off the show. I'm going to the cookout. And I'm paying $10, and I'm getting a chicken plate.
What game?
I don't know where all this shit's coming from tonight, but y'all pissing me the fuck off.
What game was that? About 2 years ago, they had a riot. What game was that?
It's about to be right now on this show. I don't know.
It was, gosh, what game? Well, that's when everything kind of got clamped down. Somebody knocked over a bunch of stuff, and all this stuff happened about. It was that 1-11 year, I think.
Was it the Jackson State?
It wasn't against Jackson State, but supposedly it was some Jackson State fans were fighting with another. Like at HBCU that played us. I forgot who it was.
It may have been Southern. It may have been Southern or Alcorn, one of the two that were playing that day. I can't remember.
Baton Rouge, you mean?
Yeah, Southern. I may have been Southern because they came up here.
I mean, what an asshole to come on my show knowing I have brothers at Alcorn State that love me and gonna sit here and say, you're gonna get beat up. Da, da, da. Where's all that shit come from? Pops, you crazy as hell for that shit. I'm sorry, but fuck off, man. Anyways, that's not what this show is. It's never been like that. We're a brotherhood here, and my brothers want to come hang out. We gonna hang out, and we gonna go to the cookout. Damn it.
What do y'all
That's
think?
one of them
That pissed me
times
off. God knows
my
that pissed me
grandfather-
off. That offended me.
he
Talk
would
to
start
me, Mark.
telling these long stories.
I mean, I think
He would
Pop
say
said
that he had
Pop was the
14
old
foul
school.
balls and the same at bat. And they
Well, old people die, Mark.
I know. Well, I know. I'm saying he's old school to where back in the day you didn't like commiserate with the team you play with, or the team, or in basketball. He said this on your show before. As a former basketball player, he said basically, I'm paraphrasing here. He's like, in basketball nowadays, everybody's swapping jerseys and kissing each other's butts. Back in the day, we didn't do none of that. I think that's where he's coming from. I'm not saying it's right.
He acts like we've never partied with Alcorn. I've already partied with these guys. Took my shirt off and shook my beer belly with the ladies, brother.
He went into the belly of the beast at the boot game at Tulane. He was surrounded by Tulane fans. Came outside the boot and started saying,
Mark, I truly don't think Pops knows how I am at these games, brother. It's almost like I'm not a Southern Miss fan, and I'm a fan of whoever's hanging out with. You know.
I will say this: if the Alcorn fans are listening, if Sippi listens to their show and they're now listening,
Hey, whoever MAGA cause is, good luck with North Dakota State next year. Hopefully, they can win something.
First year. It's their first
Say
year.
that last part again, Mark.
I was saying if the Alcorn State guys are listening, like Sippi was to their show, I can guarantee if you're listening right now, Sippi will show up to your tailgate. I will too.
100%. I'm coming. Like that's not. I'm not saying it. Just saying I'm going to be.
Why did you change your name to Croatian?
I'm going to eat some chicken, bro. I'm going to eat chicken.
Honestly,
because I am Croatian.
Respect, and we've had run-ins and jokes with Green Wave Man, with Tulane, but in the end, it's all good. And we're going to be the underdog to Tulane. We're going to be the heavy favorite against Alcorn, I assume. What do y'all think the line is going to be?
It's 22. It's 20. All I was saying was tell you boys to, when the cops come around, to hide the money because they're really trying to.
Where's the damn kickoff button? My God. Let me tell y'all something. We're going to the cookout. It's $10. If you want to pay, pay.
Why are you kicking me out?
Stop talking about cops and fights and
I'm not talking about cops.
Get him off of here. That's where shit starts. That's how shit starts right there. A good thing getting ruined before it's already happened. Welcome back, Mr. Potter. My God.
I'm not talking about anything bad.
Talk about football. My God, I shouldn't have even mentioned a good thing because it's getting ruined before it starts. They're going to be looking for them now to shut them down. My God. Anyways, we got football tonight. I was remember the song on the show? It's a happy day. Man, today's got ruined. This ain't a happy day no more. My God.
All right, who do we still have on the show?
We got it. Benny Button 5192 in the comments. Hey man, you're hella funny. Hope this is not a racist chat. Well, it seems like it is.
This is Lord of Flies. Everybody's dropping out.
My God. I was getting kicked out.
Sippi's cutting.
I want to eat chicken with my Alcorn State friends for $10 a plate. And now apparently I'm getting beat up. We're getting arrested. My God! I just want to eat some damn chicken.
Yeah.
Well,
welcome to the Sippi Sports Show, everybody.
Well, Sippi, let me as you cool down, let me say a couple things. As you know, I like to talk. I hope Potter stays on. I like hearing his input.
When he's not telling my friends are going to get shut down, yeah, I like him.
Yeah. I mean, look, listen, I'll say this. Let's take a totally different approach with this, change subject somewhat. All right. I talked to Jared Lumpkin. Y'all all know him, big Southern Miss fan. He's telling me 6 wins. Sippi, you were saying 2 and 10. I say with the inclusion of those 3 players, and if Ethan Hampton is a formidable quarterback, doesn't have to be great, but it's formidable. I'm not sure what his win-loss totals are. Matt, Sippi, maybe y'all have looked it up. I know he's got more experience than the other 2 guys. I think we're going to win 4 games, maybe a 5th game. Let's say we play a team that has an injured quarterback or a big injury.
Hey, Mark, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What's your vision of the game day experience at the 6 home games? Like, run down the details that you could imagine the way it's going to be.
And I want to answer your question fully. I got us at 5 wins. 6 is pushing it. The only way we get to 6 is 2 things happen, guys. Ethan Hampton plays really well and he stays healthy the whole season. And he's just like a real big time leader in his senior year. I wanted to say what Lumpkin said, and I'll answer your question, Matthew. Sippi, listen to this. Lumpkin was talking to me, and he thinks we're going to win 6 games. He's always hopeful right before the season, a little more hopeful than I am. I said this to him, and you guys, people y'all, we fight over the NFL. You're a Chiefs fan, Sippi. I'm a Saints fan. Saints lost 34-zip the other day, and people in New Orleans are like getting all upset, like, oh man, the sky's falling. I go, well, it's preseason. Okay, so me and Lumpkin were talking about the first couple games. Lumpkin said the UConn game is going to decide the whole season, which I agree. It's a closely matched team. Bob says they got the bigger offensive line. However, they're coming to our place when it's going to be hot. They're from the north. The heat might eat them up. It's going to be a good game, and it'll really describe to me how good or not good we are this year, or where we're at. We're going to lose to Auburn more than likely. We're probably going to be the big underdog to Tulane, and we're probably going to beat Alcorn, right?
Mark, okay, you think it's going to be hard after the Auburn game to come back home? You think it's going to be like the air coming out of the balloon type thing going on?
No, I don't think so. And look, let me finish this point because I can't stay on too much longer myself. I just want to say this part real quick. Me and Lumpkin had different views on this. I said to him, look, if we beat Alcorn by 10 or 15 points or barely get by them, okay, I don't expect us to lose, obviously. But if they're hanging with us for a half and they're pushing our line around, Sippi, Matthew, I think that shows us a lot. And if we lose to Auburn by 60 points as opposed to maybe 20 or 30 points, I think that says a lot too. Now, Lumpkin's rebuttal to that was, like preseason in the NFL, he says, I can't learn anything from those two games, meaning we're going to lose badly to Auburn and we should beat Alcorn big time. I look at it like this. We should handily beat Alcorn. If we don't, that's room for concern. And if we lose by Auburn by 60, and we just look like we're not even anywhere close to being on the same level with them, which we're not, but
like
we don't
the South Alabama game.
Exactly. If we lose by 60 or something like that to Auburn, that's a bad sign. UConn is going to be a big game, and Tulane we're going to go on the road as an underdog, a double-digit underdog. I've been saying that all summer. But like I said, we should beat Alcorn. I think we're going to beat ULM, Sippi. I think Arkansas State's going to be tough, but hey, one big injury to, like, say, a quarterback here and there, and we start winning those kinds of games. So it's really going to come down to Ethan Hampton. I'm curious to know from y'all what the status of his injury is. How significant is it? And Matthew, to answer your question, I think the game day experience will be very somber. Besides the Alcorn State game.
Well, what game you're talking? Which one?
Exactly. The Alcorn
course of the season.
Sippi's right. The Alcorn State home game, the first game, is the hottest game of the year.
You're damn right it is. It's already a single game ticket is $45 to that game.
Yeah, because Alcorn's bringing their fans. They're spiking up the price.
Yep, it was. It started off, it was $17, and already within a week, it's jumped up to $45 a ticket. UConn tickets are like $10.
Wow.
I guess supply and demand of Alcorn, man. People want to make that joke about them being a HBCU or them being a SWAC school or FCS and all these little jokes. I've always looked at them as stupid.
So how would you look at that Alcorn as
when these schools come to play, they bring their fans. They do a better job bringing fans than we do. But yet, for some reason, we want to talk trash about them and their fan base. Go ahead, Matt.
But do you think it's a good schedule for Auburn? Alcorn to start the season with them being like I know a few of them. They're very loyal. They follow their school. They're from Mississippi. They're gonna come to the game, and it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a pretty close first half, and hopefully Southern will distance themselves in the second half. But do you think that would be, in the future or whatever you want to think, do you think opening with Alcorn or Jackson State, do you think those are good decisions or do you think they're bad decisions?
For us?
For us.
I think it's a good decision. Now, let me tell you, there's multiple reasons. Let me take the stage again. For one, it's an in-state team. All right. So you're going to put more seats in the fans than you would, say, Tennessee State or Alabama State or Florida A&M. So even if you do go with that route, they're an in-state team, so it's building a rivalry, if nothing else, of an in-state rival, but they're not really a rival, right? But nevertheless, you could call it that. Also, this is what Southern Miss calls it, not me, but Southern Miss calls this the unity game, all right? And the unity game they do every year, and they pick an HBCU or a team likewise. You know, one year we picked Southeastern, and we pick a unity game, which is a smaller school in the area, and they've done it every year. And the first time I've ever actually seen it called the unity game was this year. But apparently they acted in the article I read from southernmiss.com, they act like we've always called it the unity game.
Well,
so maybe they have, and I've never heard that. Also, I'm not done.
But
it also builds that the battle of the bands. Now, their band's going to whip the crap out of ours, right? But the pregame, the halftime, the postgame, I always stick around for the band show, and I never do that for Southern Miss, ever.
Well, actually, we got a little secret weapon with that because Don's been working out, and he's going to be a part of the step show at the pregame at Spirit.
Oh, he's stepping, bro. We need Don. Don's going to be a Q, brother. He's going to be a Q dog.
He's Italian. The Italian stallion's got a little step he's been working on.
Hey, just something to remember, though. I don't think that you can count an FCS game every year towards your 6 wins. So you can't play an FCS team every year. Like next year, you're not going to. Maybe you can do it 2 out of 3 years, but there's some rules where you can't count it so many years. You can't play an FCS school and count it towards a bowl win every year. You have to skip a year or two.
We had 5 wins when we went to the Lemon Tree Bowl and shocked the world, you know. And congratulations to Frank Gore Jr. He had a touchdown tonight. Potter, I want you to stay on because I want to listen to the rest when I hang up. I can't stay on late tonight. I'm excited. We're 9 days away from the Alcorn game. Sippi, I'm right there with you. We're going to go to the cookout. I'm hungry.
Damn
I'm always
right.
hungry. You know that. I think, listen.
Apparently, I'm going to get beat up at the cookout and it's getting shut down by the cops because my God, don't get me started, Mark.
Listen, and this is all tied into each other. If opposing fans come here, whether it's UConn, Tulane, Alcorn, Jackson State, and they come here and it's like the whole scene is bland and dead, they're not going to want to come again or come anymore and get hotels, go to the local restaurants, things like that. That's bad for Hattiesburg. So I know they want to keep all the, they had people tailgating all through the campus in the past and trash was all over the place. It took them days to clean up. They want to keep everything concise and consolidated in the Spirit Park area. But you know what? You got to take the good with the bad and let people have fun. Let them come here, experience this facility. Because let's be honest here, we're going to be averaging about 10,000 a game after the Alcorn State game, which is going to be a slight bump up because they're an in-state team and they're going to travel. But every other team, Matthew, we can expect 10,000 or less humans in the seats. Now they're going to get on the microphone and say we sold 22,000 seats, blah, blah, blah. But every game, those Sun Belt games are all going to be 10K or less.
Mark, it's possible. I don't know this, and maybe John or somebody can help me out. It's possible that you could call ahead and set up a tailgate spot. I mean, surely somebody could.
No. So those guys were already talking on their show about they have a spot already with Alcorn State alumni and all that stuff. They're all coming together. They're all going to be in the same area.
And it should.
It's already set up. It's not like they got to go out of their way. They just go through their alumni association, who Southern Miss already gives areas to. So it's already set up. They're going to be there.
Oh, it should be. Yeah.
And the scene isn't. And look, I got to go now, guys. I wish I could stay on longer. And Matthew, listen, the scene is not going to be so plentiful that you really need to book anything. You could go plop a spot an hour before kickoff in the Spirit Park, and you could whip your dingling out and swing it around in a circle. You wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
You wouldn't be near nobody. I'm just saying. Hypothetically,
you do that in Hattiesburg, and
I'll put it to you like this: me and Don went to the game 2 years ago against Troy. What was it? A day or 2 days before, a day after Thanksgiving or something, a day or two after Thanksgiving, and it was totally empty. I mean, it's like it was sad. So look, listen. The big questions are this: Ethan Hampton's injury. We're gonna throw it down at the cookout. I'm gonna see y'all in 9 days. A big boost for the program, for the football morale, for the fans to have these three guys back. They all started for Huff. So I think it's a big boost. And Sippi, I'll finish with this. Right now, I got them after those three have been reinstated, I got us projected for at minimum 4 wins, maybe 5, and at best 6. If Ethan Hampton balls out, I got us at 6 wins.
Wow. Thank you, Mark.
Okay. Can I talk about the players? Can I talk about the players right quick?
Yeah.
The players that got reinstated, they're not reinstated for the whole season. I think they're reinstated till about the 14th, till they have another hearing. And then if they're cleared at that hearing, they'll be reinstated some more. So this is not over with yet. They can play now, but thinking they're going to play the whole season, from what I was reading today, they got another court case. This is just to stay on them being ineligible. They gave them like a 2-week period to be eligible, and then there's another case coming up in 2 weeks. So
now,
I'm
Potter,
just saying.
I want to ask you this, Potter, that reads and knows things. I want to ask you this. You talk about them potentially not being able to play the whole season. Say they do start off playing, and just we're talking ifs, right? Say they do start off playing. If they are deemed ineligible, do you think that's going to take away our wins and make us forfeit?
No, because that won't take away your wins, because right now they're declared eligible. They're not going to take away wins. This isn't now. The SEC was talking about, and the Sun Belt is talking about taking away wins if they were professionals and came back. I don't know if the SEC, if they come out and said anything about it anymore, but they were talking about that. But no, it wouldn't take wins away because they've been declared eligible and then they become ineligible. You'd still keep the wins, and it wouldn't diminish the wins you have. They just couldn't
Guys,
be eligible going forward.
Real quick, just now that all the numbers are in, there was a total of 17,000 people that came through the live feed tonight for Southeastern and HCU. So huge numbers. We got over 250 new subscribers on our show. We're looking good, brother. So
Hey, do you know that Houston Christian used to be Houston Baptist, and you know who the Houston Baptist coach was? He's the head coach at Texas State right now. They used to be a really good football team. So for them winning that game, it's not that surprising, because they've been known. Houston Baptist was good. So just something to think about. They're a really good football team.
Yeah, again, I appreciate all the people that did join in. It was fun to do that tonight. Obviously, for football to be back, I love it. I miss it, and I love it. I see Patty Mac's back and forth with his feed. It's spotty. Paul, you still with me, Mr. Chang? I see he's muted. I'll go to Mr. Matt here. Talk to me, Matt. What are you thinking? The guys were in. We brought them back. Then they were ineligible. Now we're hearing they're eligible again. So you heard Mark. I said 2-10. I'm going to give y'all an update here in a little bit. But Mark's saying 6 wins now.
Well, these guys are having to go through a lot of hardship, as if it wasn't bad enough already with all of the other legal things that are going on. These 3 guys have to try to stay focused amidst, I don't know if they actually have to go to court, but I don't know, but that's got to be a distraction. They have to go to school. And then they've got to go through all of this hardship where they're going to have to practice, and then who knows what's going to happen in 2 weeks. So it's like the coach said, Coach Anderson was talking about, the whole thing the situation with all of the transfers and who knows if they're going to be here next year is sort of just like love them while they're here. I mean, you got 2 weeks, so cherish that. I mean, at least they got 2 weeks because they didn't have anything a month ago or 2 months.
When we're talking wins and losses, is this like
the wins and losses? These three
he's saying
guys,
the whole 6 wins.
They're going to help. I mean, they're going to help. It remains to be seen. I really kind of wonder how conditioned they actually are. Are they actually like they were last season when they were in better shape?
They've been here for 3 weeks now, and they've been practicing. Even when they were declared ineligible, they still been practicing. So I would think by the first game, they're going to be pretty much in shape.
They're young. I mean,
yeah, I think they'll be fine.
How funny is
They'll
it?
be fine.
We 7-3 people that quick. Let me tell you something. The faithful will stay, brother. No, but it got wild for a little bit here on the show. People talking crazy and shit. But good to have the core guys here.
I wasn't talking crazy. I'm just saying I wasn't talking crazy.
Can I throw something out there?
I was just giving a warning out.
No, you're gonna get Don't you start. Go ahead, Matt.
But what I see, just right on, just pops in my mind. Comparing the Alcorn State fan base and the Golden Eagle fan base, usually Alcorn, if they play in whatever Jackson, when they play the Jackson State or whatever, it's a crowd. But if Southern plays in Hattiesburg, you get a lot of complaining. And there, I think it has to do, of course, we've said this 1,000 times. Alcorn's going to compare themselves maybe to Jackson State. Southern's going to try to compare themselves to Ole Miss and State. And that's probably the problem. So in what I was talking about, celebrate everything. All right. The Sun Belt is up and coming. I figure in the years it'll snowball. It's going to be all right. Right now, to try and I'm just talking to people. Anybody you talk to, everybody knows it's like, yeah, man, Southern, they're gonna, season's gonna be starting. Yeah, got my season tickets. I'm going out there, and my sister's an Ole Miss fan, and she's like, well, we're gonna play LSU, and that's gonna be the tickets are $500, and I'm like, yeah, man, we're bringing Alcorn to town, but it's gonna be a culture. It's going to be an uphill battle this Southern is still in transition. It's the mentality of a lot of the population is a little not at peace with being in the G5.
Well, Southern Miss fans always don't know how to party. Okay, I'll be the first one to say it. There's no we're the worst party school in America, the worst. Our students don't know how to throw down. Nobody that I've never seen, even before after a game, go out in Hattiesburg and the nightlife sucks. All right,
football has.
I have the most fun when we play SWAC and HBCUs, because I don't know where this stigma of them fighting and all this shit comes about. Because when I'm around, I guess I'm just a chameleon. I guess people just like Sippi. I don't know. But every crowd that I go in, every team we play, Tulane, their fans embrace me. Memphis, their fans embrace me. Every fan base, South Alabama, LSU, every fan base I've been around, people love Sip. There's never a fight. I talk shit too. And it's not like when I say I talk shit, it's about it's friendly banter, right? It's banter back and forth, you know. Oh, we're gonna beat you, bro. We're gonna get you today. And if we don't, we're gonna get you tomorrow at the doggone in the newspaper. They're gonna write against you. You know, just stupid stuff, you know, being funny, having a good time. I mean, I don't go out looking for fights. I go out to have a good time, Matt, just like you. And for some reason, I've been at an all Native American school. I was the only white boy. I was at East Mississippi, the only white boy. I mean, I've been to all these places, and for some reason, I have a good time everywhere I go. I don't get it.
I think Southern Miss's biggest problem back in the day.
You know who don't embrace me? You know who don't embrace me is Southern Miss fans. Southern Miss fans hate Sippi because I like to party. And y'all don't know how to party. And y'all think Sippi's a problem. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Southern Miss fans are the problem.
Hold on. It's also, can I just say this right quick? It used to be fun back in the day. And then about 2 years ago, they got real strict about the way you can tailgate now. And they cut a lot of the fun. They cut a lot of the fun out. They cut a lot of the fun out because they got real strict on their tailgating rules. And I don't know why they got real strict. You can only tailgate in a certain area. You can only do this. Your barbecue grill can only be this big and that big. You can do this. There's so many stupid rules.
And 30 minutes before the game, you got to tear your tailgate down. What a stupid rule.
So
who wants to tear a tailgate down before the game even starts?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They've made, back in the day, football games at Southern Miss were quite fun. They were.
And there you
but
go.
It was a lot more open.
Jeremiah Cole put right here, we used to have ropers. When we had ropers, yeah, we had a lot of gun violence and shootings and crap, but ropers was freaking fun. The inside and the outside would alternate rap and country. So if you didn't like rap in the inside, you'd go outside. And then the next night, they'd switch it up and the rap would be inside and outside. Like they would keep alternating. So it was everybody in the same spot. Ropers had it going on. They were doing it the right way. Yes, there's always bad apples everywhere you go. But I loved it. And I agree with that, Jeremiah. We always had it going when we had rope. That was like the only place. I see what you're saying, Kaz. Is there more of a history with Alcorn over Southern? I forget how close these schools are. I don't think there's really a rivalry.
No. There's not a rivalry. It's not. I mean, to me, South Alabama and Louisiana are rivals. That's a rival. Somebody in your conference.
Guys, I just want to mention for the guys that are sitting there thinking the Keg and Murky Waters and all these Mahogany Bar, all these places, these are like more classy type of establishments. And that's all cool. That's what everybody's used to now. But I like the trashy places, brother. I like going to where people are throwing down, chugging beers, yelling, singing it, I like that place, and Shenanigans is like the only place left that I can go and throw down, sing some karaoke, be a goofball, and just have a great night.
But who wants to walk 4 miles from the stadium to Shen's?
Jay's Tavern. Jay's Tavern's got it going on, brother. They might have charged my credit card 4 different times for one ticket, and they gave me my money back about a week later. But they had it going on, brother. But most of your places that are advertised by the campus or most of the places that are sponsored to the university, they're kind of ritzy and hootsy-dootsy. And you're going to see me there. There's not many places to go out and hang out in Hattiesburg. We did see old 4th Street was for sale. And 4th Street itself's become nothing but a pool hall, really. If you want to go shoot pool, go to 4th Street,
I just looked, and they have a band before the game. All right, we're 9 days out, right?
Yeah.
I can't find even the name of the band. They have had a real problem trying to find a band that has...
Which is crazy.
But as a band up there, sometimes they're good, but they're like
To be,
Not-
let me tell you something. To be
not
an
that
hour and a
good.
half, 2 hours from the coast in New Orleans, Mobile, all these areas of great music, why do we struggle so much to find a band?
I mean, the band is playing all right. It's just that there's
And guys,
some kind of
again,
freaking
Vince McMahon
prevailing
rule.
attitude.
Vince McMahon rule. Act like you don't know what he's talking about. Act like you've never heard it before. When he says a band, he's not talking about the college pep band. He's talking about the
it'll
Spirit
be
Park. Go ahead.
it'll be for instance, they did pretty good when they had the
Again,
Molly
nobody
Ringwald.
knows what you're talking about. So what happens, guys, is at Spirit Park, which is like an area at Southern Miss where we all like to tailgate, or well, where we're forced to tailgate now. Southern Miss hires a band to come into play that's like a cover band or something like that. It's not your school band like a marching band. This is a band like you'd see at the bar. They bringing these guys in. So go ahead, Matt.
That's true. They built their Spirit Park, and they have a stage set up, and there's a band there, and they did pretty good with Chapel Hart. They were local. They were from Pearl River, I think, or something.
They suck.
They had a great.
That's not a band I want to hear before a football game. I'm sorry. That's nothing against them because they're good at what they do. Actually, but Chapel Hart is not that doesn't get me pumped up to go watch football.
When they were there, they were professional. They really were impressive. I didn't know anything about them. I had to look them up on my phone.
No, they're famous. They were the most famous band we had last year.
They actually did what they were supposed to do. I think they wore black and gold, as I can recall. They did a great job, and Molly Ringwalds they
were my favorite.
That's the type of band you gotta have. You gotta have a cover band, like find you a Fleetwood Mac cover band that'll do Tush. Find like an 80s cover band.
Buffett. They did good with the Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett band. That's fine. You got to have one of those every year. But find some 80s bands that
with the way
play stadium music.
Well, they let the students set up on one side of the sidewalk, so they have their music on about 12. It's going about like 800 decibels of something that they listen to. I don't know what that is. And then there'll be the band across on the other side playing Buffett or blues or something. And it's like there's some kind of buffer. It's not you talk about a unity game. I mean, there's something missing. You
also have to remember that just let's be totally honest. The Southern Miss fan base is not getting any younger.
No,
they're not. They're getting older.
Yep.
So you're not going to have people that are going to. I'm just being honest. You're going to want people that's going to want older music. That's the way. Those are the people that are buying tickets and coming to the games.
That's
It's not. Which is truly killing our tailgate.
But it is. But that's the truth, is it not, Sippi? Is it the truth?
Right. And it's like I'm saying, like guys like me that go to these games to turn up, man. I go to these games to throw back some beers, release the stress from the work week, dance a little bit.
What happened to the graduates of USM from, say, 2010 to 2026?
They're at the Alabama.
They're not there.
They're at the
There's no loyalty. There's no loyalty to the school anymore.
They only went to Southern Miss to get their education, man.
To get their degree. There's no loyalty anymore.
And you say that, you know what? They went when the football team stopped winning.
That's true.
They went. What are we gonna? People talk about baseball. Where's all
they pack it out?
Where's all these baseball fans during football season? We talk about
Sippi, there ain't but 5,000 seats at Pete Taylor. They're right there at the game. But
you get
got
what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. We act like
Now there's a
30,000
whole
fans.
there's a whole different crew.
We
There's
act
a
like
whole different
all these
crew
fans
goes to
at
baseball than football.
just because baseball's filled out, which I agree with what you're saying. It is a whole nother environment. I might go to one baseball game every 3 years.
It's a whole different
Baseball-
deal.
Shit about baseball, man. Y'all know that.
Sydney, baseball is that. I mean, I sat next to the SAEs last year. We had a great time at the Alabama game. They 10-run ruled those guys, and it was quite. Oh man, it was epic.
Look,
but,
that's great for if you're into that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing
but-
people like, right? I'm not into it. I would have been there yawning and just drinking beer and probably passed
But-
out drunk because
oh, it was.
But hold
vicious.
on. Let me talk. Let me. Can I? People go to the sports that are winning. Let's be honest.
Hey, you're right.
People
That's
go
what
to
I was
sports
trying
that
to
are
get to.
winning, and they're going to baseball. People who go to football are legacy people who have been going to games for 30 years. It's the same people. You're not
Well-
having new people. You're not having new people
Well, see,
go
the
to football
problem-
games.
The problem is
Well-
image. I mean, you go around the water cooler.
They're
and
not
you're
winning.
play LSU,
They're not winning.
and no,
Hey,
they're
hold
not
on,
winning,
John.
but
Shit,
they're in the
let 'em
Sun
talk.
Belt. They're in the Sun Belt. I mean,
hey, you want to say they're not winning 10 more times, John? Shit. They're not winning. They're not winning.
And-
Come on, man. Hush.
they're not in the SEC. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's how do you gain interest if you're playing? Yeah, man, we're going to play. We're the big game against Troy, and it's like Troy is good in the Sun Belt, but for national, like if you want to just like impress somebody, no, the whole schedule's like, okay, so you're playing Sun Belt. Yeah, but I'm gonna go. We're gonna go fishing, and we're. So I mean, it's like.
Well, hey, I got some of my favorite people to hang out with and they love Southern Miss. Nothing against them, but they come to our tailgates. How many people do we know that come to my tailgate and when the game starts, they leave because they only wanted to come hang out with Sippi? People would rather hang out with Sippi than go watch Southern Miss football, and that's facts.
Well,
I got more people wanting to come hang out with me at a tailgate than come hang out with me at the game.
There's
What?
a negative
I don't get
connotation
that,
to the whole
man.
thing, man. There's a problem with image when you try to when a fan base thinks that they still are supposed to be comparing themselves to State and Ole Miss, and you are not. You're in the Sun Belt, and it's just doesn't have the pop. It's like, yeah, man, I'm going to that big Louisiana Raging Cajun game, Nick. It's like, well, yeah, I'm gonna go out here to Scott Field, and we got Texas coming in. Man,
I give you one better, and I want to get John on here with this one. I think it starts with the students. I mean, it's almost, we talk about Tulane. Oh, their fans leave at halftime. We make that joke, but Southern Miss, they don't even show up.
no.
And if the students, if they do show up, they have to for their fraternity.
But look at Alcorn.
Hold on,
Alcorn fans
hold
show
on.
up.
Our students show up because they have to, because they're in the fraternity, in the sorority, and then they
Or
leave
they're
at
a
half.
cheerleader.
Then
Or
they
they're in
leave.
the band.
No, I'm talking student section, and then they leave at halftime. But we do all this talking about Tulane fans and how they ain't loyal. Our fan base the same way. Our students are the same way. John, talk to me.
It goes back to what I was saying earlier. People support a winner. And if you're not winning, you're not going to get supported. I mean, look at I'm just being honest.
This year,
I'm being honest.
Everybody is figuring on this being a rebuilding year. This is going to be one of those. I'm just like I was asking Mark, like, what do you visualize? Did you go to any of the 1-11 Will Hall games? It was quiet, man. There was some silence. You could talk across to the other side of the stadium to
That's
people,
right.
man.
No,
It
you're
was
right.
so freaking quiet. And
those players heard everything we said.
they could literally, you could carry on a conversation with folks on the field. It was so quiet.
You're right.
It's possible that's going to be what's happening this year. And how do you get motivated? Yeah, man, I'm a senior. This is my last year. I'm going to be a team leader. It's like, well, you look up there and it's like, hey, man, what's going on? I saw you at the fan. Yeah. Man, what's up? I mean, that's not going to be.
Hey, look, it really is to the point where it's just family and friends at this point. There's no real, like Potter said. Like Potter said, it's the legacy fans like us,
Yeah.
you know. And the only young fans there are you know, shit, players' kids, our kids. You know, I'm not gonna lie, my kids love coming to the game.
Why does Alcorn fans swarm in?
Can I answer that? Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me tell you why. Because in the SWAC, there is a huge emphasis placed on the bands. Not only do schools have fans that are fans of the football team, they got fans that are fans of the band, and
That's
just as many people show up to watch the band as watch the football team. That's the truth.
Potter, G and T, both of them were in the band. These are guys that have their own SWAC and a full show.
That's what I'm saying.
And those are guys that are former band members that love football, but they also were band. You know what I'm saying? So when I look,
but you go watch it. Go watch it halftime. How many Alcorn fans leave once the band plays?
No,
I mean, seriously, watch.
No.
Oh no, they do. Just like every school has people that are fans of bands that leave at halftime.
I mean,
that's right. That's not a knock.
And cause I see your comment here, he says students have to show up. Damn, no. So that not students, fraternities and sorority members do. They have to show up. Yes.
You're kidding.
You'll see them up there wearing shirts and ties when it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah. Like they have to do that for like they do point systems and all this stuff to see who's the best frat, and they go against each other. So yeah, like they do have to show up to represent.
You want to see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a SWAC school and the bands, which I think is awesome. Go to a parade. Go to a Christmas parade where a SWAC band shows up. Go to a Christmas parade, and then go to the same Christmas parade the next year when the SWAC band doesn't show up, and look at the difference in the crowd. It's unreal how many people will show up just for the band, which because they're so dang good and so entertaining. I get it.
And
but that's the truth.
You're talking about how they could hear us from both sides of the stadium, and it was awkward at times. It was. It was to the point where I was having to whisper so the players couldn't hear me talk. Man, that's how bad it was.
He's not kidding. It was. But what? All right. So let's just throw it out there. There was the Ellis Johnson, and then there was Will Hall. There was all kind of problems. I mean, Hobson did all right, and then he just split, and there was 3 coaches. There's been just like and then Huff comes. Oh, and he stays for 7 games, and then he leaves. You got a fan base, understandably,
broken.
It's gone. I mean, it's like so. Yeah.
Out of order.
People keep saying, "You mean y'all won 7 games last year, and now you're having trouble?" That year basically didn't even happen.
I agree. It feels like it was years and years ago too. It feels like it was so long ago.
Nobody. That's got an asterisk beside it or something. I mean, it didn't develop. There's no. You took all these guys, put them over here, and they played. Nobody really knew these people, and then they're gone. And there's just a void. I mean,
here you go. He said, Southern Miss, this is Jeremiah Cole, my man. He said, and I love Jeremiah Cole. He's a new guy this year. If he was on the show last year or the years before, he didn't comment this much. Y'all know he didn't. Good to see you back in every show. He said, Southern Miss fans have been burned too many times. We've become fair weather, unfortunately. What does that mean? I mean, what does he?
It means they'll come when it's good, and when it's not, they'll stay at home.
Yeah.
Well, no.
That's
hold
exactly
on.
what he means.
Good. It was good the first 7 games, and they still wasn't coming. You get what I'm saying?
But hold up. I bet you that there was about 17,000 at those games. That was better than any amount of crowd that had came the 4 years before almost.
That's
Will
true.
Hall, there was
That's true.
Absolutely
That's true.
zero electricity that last this devastating year.
You gotta have more than 1 year to build a fan base. You gotta have more than 7 games, winning games, to build a fan base back up. You need look when Jeff Bauer came to Hattiesburg. Do you think there was big crowds when Jeff Bauer first got here?
No,
There wasn't. There wasn't. They had to build it up over time.
Now, right
John,
now,
And then they showed up.
I see this
how many
comment. Go
4
ahead,
win
Matt.
seasons they had? They had about 3 or 4
Oh yeah.
win seasons there for a while.
My man,
And then
HBC schools love the bands more than football. That's one thing I learned in my time rocking with some HBC folk. HBCU fans are odd like that. Now, listen, cause they do love their football team, but I agree with you. It's like another monster when you talk about their band, you know. Loudest game he's ever been to was number 9, undefeated TCU, and we dog walked them. Come on.
that was a loud one. I was there for that one. I was on the field when they brought the goalpost down.
There,
I was there for that one.
there.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh man, I see the
You know,
comments. Y'all are going wild in the comment section.
Back in those days, it was Southern Miss was winning 7, 8, 9 games every year, so people showed up.
Yes, number 9 TCU came to Hattiesburg. Don't ask me how
because they were in the same conference.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They were in the Conference USA with us.
Yeah, I mean they've had top 10 teams visit Hattiesburg before because of the conference. It's happened.
Was that guy Kurt Herbstreit? Didn't he show up some of these games? He was at the
Herbstreit and Corso both showed up for games because they did the Thursday night games back then.
It was Saturday night on ESPN. There you go.
See, there was something.
Yeah.
There was something. I'm kind of trying to figure out.
And by the way, I was at that game too. I was a young lad. I was in the 3rd grade.
There was excitement in the air. There was something in the ether. Y'all think that's funny? That's a funny word, ether. It's the magical power inside. Freaking joy was going on. I mean, it was different, and that's the contrast between then and now is what's happening. I mean, it's like it's a tough.
There's been a lot of roadblocks in the way between then and now for whatever reason, and Southern Miss has fell on the short side of those plenty of times. The one time they got lifted up on the good side was getting into the Sun Belt and getting out of Conference USA. That's helped a lot, but it's going to take time to rebuild it. It's not going to happen in a year.
No.
The fan base is going to have to be rebuilt.
Well, I always tell the thing, even as soon as it gets rebuilt, they're going to transfer. So you got to think. I mean, you got to think it'll never truly be back.
That's true. You laugh, but that's. I mean,
that's just kind of one of these things. Like it's so shocking. It's a hysterical type laughter. I mean, it's like, what do you do? You know, I mean, honestly, you know, you got all these people criticizing the athletic director and criticizing the president, and then everybody knows, you know, like my father was sort of like that. He knew everything, but he really didn't. But I really think what has the mistakes been in administration, or has it more?
No, it's been situations.
just the atmosphere and the way.
Well,
all the laws that
we
came
can go
about
back.
and-
We could go back and blame admin. Of course we can. I mean, it goes from the top
Well,
down. I mean, to sit
I
here
mean,
and
but-
say it's not the administration, that's bullshit. We
but-
could have got
but what-
eyebrows. We
but
could
what
have had
could have
Blake
been
Anderson. Hold on,
different? What could have
Blake
been done
Anderson
different?
applied. How many times did Blake Anderson apply before he got the job? We could have
That's a
went after
mistake.
Dan Mullen. We could have went after Coach O. Like, not saying we would have got him, but we could have made effort. But for some reason, Southern Miss thinks that I don't know what it is.
But
like,
look what Will Hall had.
Will Hall
boxes
from the
checked.
beginning.
It's like,
Do y'all
man,
remember before he was
what
hired? I
happened?
put the
He
video
had
out.
everything,
Anyone
and
but
just-
Hall.
He blew it. He just totally 100% failed. But he, on paper, he wasn't such a bad hire. I mean, but man, did he wash out. I mean,
Before he was hired, I put a video out that said anyone but Coach Will Hall. Y'all remember that?
that cost 4 years.
Welcome back, Bison Billy.
Hey Sippi, how's it going?
you
Yeah,
doing,
my
bro?
bad for like all the technical issues. Yeah, but I actually talked to Patrick. He said he wanted Cliff Lewis, I think, on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be it's gonna be a nice show for sure.
Yeah, him and Odom. So two former teammates from the late 70s are both coming on the show. Can't wait for that. That's going to be great. Man,
make sure to ask him Archie who. Make sure to go Archie who, because that was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was the teams that beat Archie when Ole Miss was ranked like #1.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They beat Archie Manning. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the thing is, Potter, I'm actually a Giants fan. So like we have a long history of like just having like Eli be there as a quarterback. I wouldn't say he was great, but he was a really good quarterback. And
You had a good linebacker too, and Michael Boley.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not not so old school, but like I know more so of like the new school NFL. Like Patrick was telling me about Charlie Connerly. I think he went to Southern Miss as well. But I don't remember who Charlie Connerly was. But yeah.
Oh, that was a long.
That was a long time ago.
They have a
That was But hey, that's another good point. When was the last time Southern Miss had a player like a Michael Boley or a Patrick Surtain or let's go on back. Joe McGrath.
Oh shoot!
Joe McGrath.
We just had one, and he transferred to Florida State.
That's right. That's right.
You get what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. Like,
that's my point.
If we would have had a Rod Davis, Michael Boley, they probably and I'm sure if they came on the show, they would say, "Oh, I wouldn't have transferred."
No, they would have.
But they would have. They would have left. And it's easy to say because they lived it and they didn't do it and they didn't have the money in their face. They didn't have those calls. And it's easy for us to say now because we didn't have it. Oh, I would have stayed. I would have been loyal.
Let
me throw this out there. Isn't it interesting that none of the baseball players transfer?
Because we're good.
Because they're competitive
because they got new stuff.
Yeah,
they're treated like kings. Because they're a top 15 program in the country.
Yeah.
Why would you leave?
You're getting paid with the top. You're one of the top 15 programs in the country, and they're paid like it.
Yes,
you also have like the NIL deals right now. The NIL deal thing is
but it's apples and oranges when you're comparing baseball and football at Southern Miss.
Yeah, you're comparing 90 players to 30. That's a huge difference in.
I mean, you're literally in the NCAA tournament in baseball every year. Why would you leave?
Why do those players keep coming here?
Because it's a top 15 program and they pay them really well.
And almost every one of them's going pro out of here. Like, I don't understand why that's even a question, brother.
Well, let me ask you.
Yeah.
How is it that on one side of the street, you got a bang 'em up baseball program, and then across the street, that is just racked with people. Your Alcorn's going to bring in more people than the USM crowd. I mean,
Yeah.
because
A freaking
baseball. Because baseball, I keep going back to it. Baseball is a winner, and people want to be associated with a winner.
Right. That's what it
So
boils down to. People want to win. It's
And
embarrassing,
because
but y'all
it's
don't
embarrassing.
understand. It's
It's
embarrassing being a
embarrassing.
Southern Miss football fan. Do y'all? I mean, you don't want to. When people are talking about the Ole Miss Alabama game, where do you sitting at? Do you say, "Well, Southern Miss plays Saturday"? Everybody's like, "Yeah, well, junior college does too."
I mean,
No, but if you're baseball and they start talking about Ole Miss and Alabama,
That's
you go,
different.
we kick both of their tails
Thank you.
during
I
the
agree with
season. We can't run to Alabama. I mean, it's a pride.
it. Goes
It's
back
a
to
winning thing.
a winning thing. Yeah.
It's a winning
I
thing.
mean,
And let's be honest, baseball, yes, they pay them well, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a lot cheaper to keep a baseball team than it is a football team.
yeah.
It is. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because I remember, I think university, was it UAB? I think
they
they
quit.
had to like quit their football program
They
because
quit.
I don't,
Yeah.
I guess they just
they,
didn't have enough funds to like continue
That's
that
right.
program.
Called him in one
So
day and told him it was over.
yeah, and
yeah,
then
yeah, I
got it
heard. Yeah,
back
that
in
was
two
brutal.
years.
They're
And
getting
here's
pretty.
what's funny. Speaking about the differences, Southern Miss just got their all-star second baseman to transfer to Southern Miss in baseball.
Again, baseball. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's
Crazy guys is that's a med school. UAB's got money.
yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
crazy to me. And the decision to close down the football program, you know why?
So,
Because they suck.
Because
so the thing
now
about
because the Alabama Crimson Tide, that the same
look,
board that was over there was
look
over
at
UAB, and it got ugly over there.
look
Hmm.
look at the situation now. All right, all kind of bad things have happened to the football program, right? As of right now, don't you think it was just a good break to get Coach Anderson on and go and it? Do you think 2 years, 3 years? They say he wants to stay. So are we going to
They all say
possibly
that. I'm just
recreate?
saying. I do think Blake Anderson wants to stay. I will
I,
say that.
I think Blake wants to stay, but
Oh, man. You don't remember? I can show you videos of Coach Huff telling us how
yeah,
much he did and all that stuff. You remember that?
Blake wants to stay. But if he has a good season next year, wins 10 games, and somebody comes and offers him $3 million a year, I
Gone.
mean, he may
That
want to stay. He's gone.
that would that that would be another break. That would if that happens, would Southern Miss? All right, they can't go FCS because they want to keep baseball on D1.
That's right.
What in the world? I mean,
Every other school
No,
that's successful,
hold on. Southeastern, if they do great, they go to the NCAA tournament in baseball, so it wouldn't matter. If that's
what I'm
your argument, if Southeastern basketball does great, they go to the NCAA tournament just like
what
we
about
will.
baseball though? I don't know.
Baseball does too.
yeah, baseball would. It's not that. It's the amount of money.
Honestly, if we're being real, I like our chances in going to the Southland because we'd at least be in a tournament to play for a national championship against. You get what I'm saying?
I understand, but if you think we're poor,
everybody gets upset because of the almighty dollar that the Sun Belt gives us in
yeah.
comparison to the Southland. Southland ain't gonna give us a lot of money, but if we're talking
Which
about
conference are y'all in?
losses, man,
Sun
it doesn't
Belt.
matter a whole lot for
Oh, Sun Belt,
basketball
okay.
and baseball. It really is going to hurt football for money purposes.
It's gonna. Well, what the problem is, you lose all. You go to the Southland, and you're going to get $100,000 from the Southland Conference instead of a couple of million or 2 or 3 million, whatever you're getting from the Sun Belt. So that's a big
Who is
reason. That's why
the
ULM doesn't want to step down.
So
who is the
So
guard who played for
it's a money
Arkansas?
deal.
Who or
Say
Arkansas
it again, Boston Billy.
who passed away?
I didn't hear you. I'm
Who?
sorry.
Oh no, I was saying who is the guard who played for Arkansas?
the
All-time
dude
guard.
had
He
the
got
movie.
drafted by the Colts.
That had the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had the movie.
Yeah, I cannot remember his name, but I can see his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, shout out to him. Rest in peace. You know, he would have been
Oh,
a
I ain't
Hall of
seen
Fame.
that. I ain't heard nothing about
man,
that.
you ought to
Oh
see
no, that happened a long time ago. It happened a long time ago.
Like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Good to see you on here, Woo Pig Rumble. I saw you on our live feed when we were streaming the game earlier. I'm glad you came on and gave you 2 cents. You said, I'm Arkansas State. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an Arkansas fan. I said Arkansas State.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to have some of that Walmart money that Arkansas State get. Not Arkansas State. I'd like to have some of that Walmart money that Arkansas gets up there in Bentonville.
Southern Miss would do good in the FCS. I still think I dropped to FCS, rebuild it that way, and then jump back up. Jeremiah Cole said that would be the final nail in the coffin. Trust me.
Yeah, it's not. Going to FCS is. There's a reason ULM won't do it. There's a reason teams, once they jump to FBS, don't want to go back. It's the money situation, and it is what it is, guys.
Well,
it is what it is.
So, more than likely, we're going to see a 4 or 5 win Golden Eagle team. It's highly unlikely you see Coach Anderson get a call. But
no, he's not going to get a call this year. I mean, that's not going to happen. Even if he won 4 or 5 games. No. I think what you got. Look, this is a rebuilding year, and in this profit sharing, paying players world, you have to. It's built a little different. So you bring guys in that you think you can develop, but you also need guys who can play. And then those guys, if they're really good, your stars are going to get taken. But you're going to keep the base of what you got. Then you bring other guys in. You look at James Madison. You look at all these other schools who are losing their coach every couple of years, but are staying good. You follow that recipe of what they're doing. They're not killing you in the player in player compensation. Southern Miss is very competitive in the Sun Belt. You just have to get it going and built first, and then it gets rolling. But you got to have somebody that wants to stay there and help build it. Now, James Madison is in a good spot. They've had guys that help build and move on and bring somebody else in. They've also done an outstanding job of hiring coaches.
Now, the guy, did he go to UCLA? Is that where he went?
I think maybe, you got one guy went to Indiana, one guy went to UCLA. They just hired the guy at Florida who won the Sun Belt at Louisiana. Now he's back up at Billy Napier's back up at JMU. They've done a really good job of hiring coaches.
And I don't see we were doing, like, don't get me wrong, with the Coach Huff and now Blake Anderson. I feel like we're finally on track of doing
yes.
It definitely should have started before. I'm on that. It should have started with Art Briles. That's where I was at. Blake Anderson should have been hired the first time, not the third time. There's things like that I look back on, and it's like, dude, we just missed the ball so many times. And, the Art Briles thing, I'll always say, we just thought we were, too good for that and all this stuff. And Art Briles still hadn't. Think about it right now. He still ain't done nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Still ain't got it, but he still ain't got a job.
Me saying we should have hired him, it's almost like, why? Because he hadn't done.
They might have saw something that that wasn't gonna out public. They might. I mean, if he ain't even got a job now, something's up.
Yeah, if he ain't got a job now,
he's got a job, but he's at Eastern New Mexico.
Yeah, he's not. He hasn't got, and he just got there because he's been in the high school forever.
Something's.
So something else was there that he didn't get hired at all these colleges for a long time.
My point with all that is the splash hire, and Coach Huff finally was a splash hire, a name, right? And we got him. And then with Blake Anderson, 100% to me, splash, but it was a shoe-in anyway since he was already there. It was like molding him, I don't know.
Oh, it wasn't a shoe-in. It wasn't a shoe-in. You know that Colorado had talked to him about being offensive coordinator, supposedly.
Did not know that.
So it wasn't just a shoe-in.
Well,
It wasn't just a shoe-in.
I'd
He
have
can't.
to
But
from what I've seen just this year, the circumstances have been less than favorable. This man had 2 weeks to put this team together, and then there's still lawsuits going on.
there's nobody had a rebuild that was this big ever in college football ever.
I don't think this is it. No, you read any magazine, you read anybody that's been watching football, college football, has never seen anything like this. I mean, so
That's why I think it was unfair to put high expectations on him in his first year. I just think, in his first year with that big of a turnover, you do the best you can do. You bring a competitive team in and you rebuild for the next season. And I think that's what he's doing.
what I saw out there, that they're gonna be, there's gonna be some good things that happen during this season, but
on the field,
that's what I'm saying.
Not in the classroom. You remember Coach Hall?
Let me talk.
Coach Hall, I will.
Explain what I'm
Coach Hall,
talking about.
Coach Hall loved classroom.
At the fall scrimmage, I saw a team with no star. I saw a team that there's no electricity. So
Yeah.
I'm talking to people around that there's a few hundred people there, and you're talking, and I'm not the only one. I mean,
I heard there was 250 to 300 people. I thought that was decent for a spring game. I mean, a fall
Yeah,
game.
for this one, for fall. Yeah, that was.
Everybody was kind of talking trash about that.
Not bad.
There was no negativity of the people
Yeah,
that
I
are
like
there
that.
or your core people. They're pretty neutral about the whole thing. A lot of people realize what's going on. I
Yeah.
even think the players realize what's going on. It was positive, and the people that I talked to I talked to some people that seem to know what they're talking about. What people want to see this year is the team compete, give 100%, and play with class.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about wins and losses, man.
I think that's the right way to look at it. I also think that's past Saturday scrimmage. I don't know how much you can take from it. I think I said it last show. They run them boys Friday for 4 hours till they couldn't walk. And they were dead legs Saturday morning, they're trained. I'm not sure you could take too much from that and say, I think they were tired. I think Sippi would agree. You run a team 4 hours a day before, they're probably not going to have much energy at the scrimmage the next day, are they, buddy?
Yeah, no, 100%. And I'm always the guy that, when I first started doing this show, all right, for some reason, and I remember being a player, and I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. I didn't give a shit about them scrimmages. I didn't. It was just another practice to me. Now, as a fan, when I became a fan, it meant a lot to me. And I don't know where I got that from. I don't know why I developed that. But the scrimmages meant so much to me. And I think, you know what it is? It's because I wasn't out there. I wasn't hearing everything and seeing everything going on every single day and all the time.
Yeah, you weren't at
as a fan,
practices.
you don't know what's going on, so that's like your one time you get to see what's going on, right, guys? And that's why it meant so much to me.
Think about how hard it would be for you.
But hold on, Matt. But by the time the fall, the spring, the all these scrimmages happened, I was tired of playing against the same people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being real. And it's so hard. People say you got to create your own energy and stuff, and I agree with that. But creating your own energy for like a scrimmage that it's just a glorified practice, just with
Yeah.
people in the stands.
I
I mean,
think
it means more to us than it does the players, which
But
sounds crazy.
don't they in Oxford? They don't even have a scrimmage. They have meet the rebels. They sit at tables. You talk. There's no scrimmage. Am I
They
right?
don't let media go to practice in Oxford or
Right.
Starkville.
That's for, they don't want nothing getting out because they're
They
good.
don't. And you got to understand these practices. There's a lot more lively stuff happens in practices than ever happened in them scrimmages.
Yeah. I mean,
That
I remember
those media guys are
being in
seeing a lot more at
I was in
practice.
scrimmages with the coaches telling us exactly this is the script. That was the word.
Yep.
Here's the script. This is what we're doing. Y'all act cool. Everybody be cool. Y'all say the right things. Smile, kiss the baby, shake the hand. It was just publicity stunt, bro. It really was.
Certainly.
Listen. Coach Anderson wasn't my coach though, so I don't know how he runs ship. You know what I mean? Every coach is different. Coach Hall never had a spring game. Y'all remember that? He just had a practice and we showed up. That sucked.
This spring game with Anderson wasn't much of a spring game. I mean, it wasn't. Teams don't do spring games anymore. They just don't.
Well, they're trying to keep them from getting hurt and
and transferring.
Well,
yeah,
they don't want you to see what we got because then someone will come pick him up. Oh,
that's another problem.
This great spring quarterback had, man. Let's pick him up.
Look at our backup quarterback. He may have potential. Let's get him in the portal. Let's start talking to him now. That's the truth. I mean, it's changed the past 5 years. College football.
My man said,
has changed.
We's po, Potter. We's po.
We ain't rich.
No,
let's just say this. Let's say this: if Ole Miss and State are living high on the hog, we got a double wide on the creek bank.
Come on now. They got a dirt road. We got pea gravel, brother.
That's right. We ain't living high on the hog. Yeah, it's just different. It's different. Even the way they prepare these days, it's different. It's not the same.
Don, do you think that just that being in that getting to the point that the team is at right now, would you say that I'll say it, whether you agree with me or not, I think it's a success story. I mean, under the circumstances, it's not that bad. There's a lot of good. A lot of good things.
I don't know if it's a success story. To me, and I've said this before, the judging of this team is not if they get out there and play. Everybody's going to get out there and play. It's how hard they play and how competitive are they. That's the way you judge this team. I mean, they're going to just getting out there and playing. I mean, okay, but it's not about that. It's about how they compete and how they play. They may not be good, but they're playing their tails off. That's what matters.
How hard would it be to believe in yourself under the circumstances that they're under? Very hard.
I want to say this. I've been on this thing the last couple of years. Now, last year was the exception. Last year, guys, I truly expected to win. The old Southern Miss ways. I'm just being honest. When we had Coach Huff and we had that roster, I mean, I truly felt the old Southern Miss was
for
back.
30 minutes. It was back.
I felt
for 30
like
minutes.
That. But just hear me out, guys. I felt like that, and I loved it. I loved every minute. But if you take that year out, and I do count the whole year after those first 7 games. Listen, I count the whole year. I loved last year. I loved it. Take that year out. Take it out. All right? You take that year out from, God knows it's been forever. I felt like Southern Miss was not competitive.
Yep.
Last year, we were competitive.
Well,
And if you take that year out, it goes back to me and Don both say it all the time. We want to compete. We want to be in the game. And like you said, John, a lot of it is, heart and giving your all. And I understand all that, but it does come with being a team. Okay, we talk about team basketball a lot, team baseball, but football, it does seem like has become an individual sport.
well, that last year,
Which is crazy because you got 10 other guys. If you're on the field, there's 10 other brothers that you got to rely on. But for some reason, it's like we say, they're only playing for the name on the back of the jersey. How can you do that when there's 10 other dudes on your team on the field at the same time?
I'll answer that.
Go ahead.
I'll answer that. I think a lot of it is because football's a faceless game, and the only thing they can recognize is the name on the back of the jersey. It's a little different. They got to do whatever they can to stand out because, let's face it, it's a me generation now. And, I hate it. It is what it is. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. But, you've got to accept what the situation is now. Can you bring a team together and play? And, are they going to come together as a group? Sure. But also, if they're losing week in, week out, there's no fight like there used to be. There's no fight. There's just not.
What I saw last season, let me speak just a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I for the first half of the Mississippi State game, they were alive. In the third quarter, that quarterback picked them apart and the game was over. To me, that was the end. They got a gift on the 4 interceptions. They would have never beat that team, whatever that team was, second or third week. 4 interceptions, and everybody's going, yeah, we did so good. Man, they threw the ball to the wrong team. Both quarterbacks threw 2 apiece, I think. Some of those games, they never converted on third down. Third down conversion was like 20%. Okay, they were getting a first down on first down, but they did not do the better teams from the better days were way better than last year's team. They were methodical. They were beautiful. There was more freaking talent. They were top to bottom. Most of your Bauer teams would have destroyed that team last year. They were also not that good.
Also, you got also
comparison to what we've had in the last 10 years, they were the best.
Well,
they were the best. But you also got to remember. You also got to remember.
I hope y'all didn't take it as me comparing them to the Bauer years.
No. I think what you got to understand there is
what we've had lately.
Bauer.
Since my kids have been alive, Southern Miss ain't done nothing.
It's been
no.
And I have a 12-year-old son.
It's true. Let me say this about Bauer's teams. Bauer's teams also had 3 and 4 year starters on it. And they all played together for 3 or 4 years. And they were a family.
As we said earlier on the show, they would have transferred out.
But today, you wouldn't have had that group here. It's a different day and age.
Like, one of my favorite defensive guys ever is definitely Rod Davis. Love Rod Davis. But I think he would have been gone. I think Michael Boley would have been gone.
If you were going to be a first round pick,
Travis Cooley.
You
Travis
Yeah.
must
and
not
Kevin
remember.
Cooley.
You
What
must
we got?
not remember T.J. Slaughter or
I
Martian
don't.
Kinney.
oh,
You
oh,
know, I was born in
Oh well,
'93.
you
I
don't
was
remember.
born in '93, and you're talking about what, 98, 99?
You don't remember
yeah.
Too Tall Tillman. You don't remember the Killer Bees. You don't
Now
remember all
listen,
that.
100%. I was at the game. My dad brought me, but
Well,
I don't remember until 2002 on. That's really when I
Yeah,
started.
that was. But you
And
got to
listen,
understand,
I was the
those
biggest
guys
John
wouldn't be here.
Eubanks fan. I was the biggest John Eubanks fan in the business, Bob.
And I can tell you right now, Gerald McGrath, in his junior year, because he was already being looked at by the pros his junior year, Alabama would have been offering him $1 million to play linebacker.
Now I remember Gerald
They would
McGrath,
have.
Rath was good.
Michael
but
Boley.
Michael
and I
Boley
remember
was.
Michael. But what I'm saying is like,
Surtain was good.
but the
Yeah.
first time I met Marchant Kenny, I just thought he was another Southern Miss fan. I had no idea who he was.
Man,
I bet you if you ask Marchant Kenny right now and he bleeds black and gold, but I bet you if you're asking to be honest, if he's playing at Southern Miss and LSU comes up and says, "You're a heck of a linebacker, bud. Come on over here for back then $250,000." Guess
That's
what?
what I'm saying. And it's
He's
again
gone.
Like Chris Jones. It's nothing against Southern Miss. That dude
No.
but it's money,
So-
man. What if he was to get hurt at Southern Miss and didn't take the Florida State?
Yes.
And then boom, now he's hurt. He can't go
So-
pro.
So check it out. Check it out. All right. This is something that I've already brought up. You got a fan base that is diminished, and then you got no players that anybody knows, top to bottom, and they just won 7 games, went to a bowl. Total,
Not this team.
just at how
This team.
as a fan base. Whew, I mean, are we going to run into the same atmosphere that we did during the Will Hall 111 fire Will Hall?
No, I don't think
are we
you.
gonna beat the
No,
total
because
pin
Will
drop
Hall.
silence?
Because Will Hall's first few years he had support. They're going to support Blake for a year or two. They're going to give him that support. They're not. It's not going to be. He's going to get the support. Look, what you're telling fans, and this is why it's different. Once again, you're asking fans to be boosters, buy season tickets, and pay for the team they watch. You're asking them to do all that.
I would have to say that hiring Blake Anderson was
The-
a monumental success.
It was great.
If
But that's-
if they wouldn't have gotten someone of his caliber, whew, it would have
Well,
been.
I want to ask you this,
tough.
and I know he's making more where he's at right now, but I want to ask you this, John. Not John. I want to ask you this,
Dang,
Matt.
John split.
Yeah, I don't think that was on. I think his phone might have died, but but I want to ask you this, Matt. I mean, he's making more at Alabama than he would as a head coach at Southern Miss. But Kane Womack right now is one of the top coaching grabs that's available. I mean, you talk about Blake Anderson, and I'm not so sure Kane Womack would even come back, right? I'm not so sure because he's making, like I said, X amount at Alabama. He's
It
definitely
makes more in
making
Alabama to be the DC than the head coach at a Sunbelt school.
I just said that. Literally just said that. So
He
you
was
weren't
gone.
there. You weren't here, but
I was gone. Sorry.
No, you're
It's
good.
old
No,
now.
I just said that. So what I'm saying is, like, we do talk about Blake, and I agree with you. I think Blake's probably the best guy we could have gotten right now because, yeah, Kane Womack's out there, but I just don't think he's leaving Alabama making X amount of money.
Didn't he
with
do
not
South
the-
Alabama? Wasn't he South Alabama?
Yep.
Yep.
And he left them, and they hadn't been that good since.
They're saying Major Applewhite's not.
They're
on
saying
good ground
South
there.
Alabama's going to get beat by Alabama A&M.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know about that now.
I've heard Major Applewhite is basically on the hot seat. He won 5 last year?
He beat Southern.
Well, they always beat Southern.
Who did they
This
got?
year Southern they might they might take them. They've got a chance. They're playing in Hattiesburg, so hey, it's
I think
possible.
it's Southeastern plays South Alabama. I think that's right.
I thought it was Tulane.
Well, they play them too. I'm talking about from FCS. I think it's Southeastern.
Maybe.
That
Maybe.
goes to South Alabama versus
Maybe.
Southeastern Louisiana.
Well, guys, I hate to run. I gotta go. My phone's dying.
We're getting off of here. We're keeping
Later.
And have a good one, my friend.
Yeah, I got to go too, man. Hey, thanks for having the show. And, man, you have a Thursday, right? So
say it again. I'm sorry.
Have a good day. Weekend, it's week 0. So, hey, football, man.
Listen, 100%. We're back. It's easy to say, hey, I'm not going to see y'all till Tuesday. But that's not going to be the case. Over this weekend, I'm going to be streaming a lot of football. Y'all know how I do. We're going to be streaming a lot of football, and I know how I get riled up.
Hey,
I'm most likely going to be on here Saturday or Sunday night talking football.
Everything's good, man. Like I said, celebrate everything. I'm thinking things are on the upswing, dude, to the top.
To the doggone top. Thanks for coming on. Listen, guys, once again, great show. Good to have everybody on. If you did come on from the football game we streamed earlier, I appreciate you. If you're one of the people that decided to subscribe to the show, thank you more than anything. And if you're one of the people that sent some beer money my way, you'll see the fruits of that later on the next show when I go buy the beer. I had people tell me what kind of beer to go buy. That's freaking awesome. So when I go out, I'm getting some Coors Banquet. My buddy, one of the guys, wanted me to drink a Coors Banquet. So we're going to go buy us a Coors Banquet for the next show. Listen, guys, love you guys. Jesus loves you more. Y'all know how this goes, man. I can't wait to get on here to do it again and commiserate with y'all and talk to y'all and the banter back and forth. You know, we do it more than everybody. Real quick, if you haven't and if you can, go ahead and go like and subscribe to the Sippi Sports Show. I always forget to say that. If you can send me 50 cents, a penny, $1, $100, it don't matter. Go ahead right there. Send some beer money to your boy at Sippi Show on Venmo and Cash App. And if not, that's fine. Make sure you're subscribed. Love you guys. Jesus loves you more. And until next time, it's on like Donkey Kong, and we ain't wearing no thongs, brother. You missing a lunar eclipse, ball. Man, I'm going outside. Are you serious? I'm going outside to see a lunar eclipse. Y'all have a good one. I'm going outside right now.